everyone! Welcome to today's talk show. Our guest will be on in just a minute. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. It's a wild Kana. That is me. Welcome. Alright, we're gonna grab our guest really quickly. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, I wasn't too prepared for this stream today. I've had a bit going on, so just bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna bring our guest in. Hello, can I hope you're having a good day? I am, thank you. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna bring my guest in right now. Give me a sec. I'm so bad with Discord. Hello. Okay. Where's my? There we go. Hello. Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
There you are. Would you like to introduce yourself to the viewers?
Hello, my name's Eira. I am a Welsh vampire vtuber. Mostly variety content, but I do a little bit of speedrunning.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon games, largely these days. I suppose if someone asked, that's probably what they thought I did. And any game that just kind of makes you want to bite a controller really hard and rage, that's mostly what I do.
Understandable. Okay, I don't know why you're so blurry. That's interesting. I'm just looking at my OBS right now.
Granted, that's just how it is.
I blame my internet.
Oh, same. I mean, I live in North Wales, so...
Is it just bad there?
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, okay.
I'm in, like, the Welsh wasteland. It's not any bad.
I wish I didn't work because then I would stay to give you... Just came to give you support. Oh, no worries, babe. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so I've got quite a few questions to get through today. I guess we'll just start off. Basically, the way this is going to work is I'm going to ask questions, and then if the chat wants to ask any questions, they can feel free to do so as well. Also, chat, please let me know if the sound is okay, if I'm too quiet, or if Eira's too quiet. I've been pronouncing your name as Eira, by the way, so I'm glad you corrected me on that.
It's a Welsh thing. Most people don't
That makes
pronounce
sense.
it right off the bat.
I'm a filthy English woman.
I'll forgive you. Not your fault.
True. Alright, let's go with the first question then. What got you into VTubing?
It's a good question. I didn't actually know it existed until... It was halfway through, I think, 2020. This is gonna make me sound, like, really old and stupid, but, like, when I first saw a clip of Kazuna AI playing something, I was like, wow, how did they actually make an AI do that? I didn't think it was a person. I don't know, I didn't think that for very long. I want to stress that point. But I was like, oh, that was a person. They're using, like, some kind of software. This software seemed really interesting and fun. I'd love to know how that worked. And I basically just started looking into it just to see what made it work. And, like, I'd thought about streaming in the past, but I was like, I don't really have time. And all these other hurdles I'll put in my own way. But, like, finding out about all the technology and the software and stuff to do with VTubing sort of reignited that interest I'd had, and I just really wanted to look into it. And then several dozen hours down YouTube rabbit holes on VTubers later, I was like, I can probably do this, maybe.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of similar for me. It's like, saw all the VTubers and was like, I don't even know where to start with that. But when I actually looked into it, it was pretty easy to get set up, so I kind of feel the same with that. Hello, filthy English woman. Hello, Graham. Welcome to the stream. Great, that's what I'm going to be known as now. But yeah, I think that's kind of the same for most people. I feel like most people who come on the show are going to have the same kind of thing. Like, oh, I saw VTubers and was like, that looks cool, I want to get into that. So yeah, that's completely understandable.
Pretty much. It just felt like a fun thing to do. Like, I don't know, it's like, I don't think, I mean, I might have gotten into streaming without VTubing. I don't know if I'd have had the sort of motivation to do it if it wasn't for the cool
Yeah.
technology aspect. But it's like, it's kind of like sort of persona thing as well that you can have fun with.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like role playing in a way, but taking it to the next level. And I quite like
Yeah.
that. Because I think a lot of people, including myself, I used to role play as a kid. And then, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
said before that, like, a lot of YouTubers are either people who used to be big time role players or the people that would have been role players if it was still as popular a thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I think VTubing is just a good way to role play without, like, the kind of, like, cringy aspect of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it can still be cringy, definitely,
Oh,
for sure.
true, yeah.
Different kind of cringe.
Different kind of cringe, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, I do think that a lot of VTubers do it for either, like, they like the whole avatar thing, they like roping. May need to raise a mic. I might be able to do it on my end. Give me a sec. Let me see if I've got you turned up all the way on Discord.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
yeah, I
lot of
do.
my, like, noise gate settings are done through OBS, sorry, so
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
little quieter on the Discord side.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Properties? I don't know if I can actually change anything. Uh, I'm not good with OBS, it's so confusing. Yeah, I can't. You're turned up all the way for me, so I don't know if you can turn it up on your end at all.
I'll just try and enunciate a bit clearer and
Okay.
louder.
um,
I'm used to just grumbling into my own microphone.
that's
In a
alright.
horrible slouch position, like.
To be fair, I'm pretty loud, so like people normally don't have a problem with hearing me.
Oh, that's fair. It's good to be loud.
True, true. Welcome to the stream, everybody who's just come in. Hello, hello. Okay. Oh yeah, so this kind of leads into what you were talking about because you said that you may have become a normal streamer uh, if you didn't get into VTubing. So why did you become a VTuber over normal streaming? I guess it kind of links into what you said about you just like the technology side of it. Is there any other reason that you picked it over like normal streaming?
Um, because I wanted to have big, huge anime ears.
Valid.
Yeah. Well, like, one of the very first VTubers I was exposed to was Eye Candy. And then shortly after it was Fofamit. And they had such. Fofamit especially had such, like, a passion for the sort of virtual production side. I was like, this is really cool to me. I love how all this technology works, even if I don't really understand it, and it's made me interact with a lot more software than I ever would have. Like, if it wasn't for VTuber, and I don't think I ever would have opened Blender. And I've definitely opened Blender because of VTuber and then shut it down shortly after. Feel like the first time you open that program, it feels like you're sat in like a cockpit. There's like buttons everywhere that you don't understand.
Yeah.
There's the stupid cube, and then, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
So it's
the.
like it's forced me to engage with a lot of stuff that I thought was interesting, but convinced myself I had no reason or time to mess around with.
Yeah, I feel that because I've never used Blender before, but I've used 3ds Max before for uni, and it still confuses me, even though I've used it so many times. Like you said, there's just so many buttons, so I feel that. But like, your model looks great. Did you make it yourself?
I definitely cannot take full credit for this.
Oh, okay.
I actually got the base model from Booth
Oh, okay.
because I followed the eye candy train of thought. Because the model she was using when I first watched her, she said she bought the base model and then she did all the changes herself. And she showed the base model as well, and I was like, that looks really different. I bet I could do something like that. And that means there's one less barrier, because a barrier I'd put in front of myself was, oh, it must cost like hundreds to get into VTubing.
Yeah.
You have to spend all this money, which, I know you don't now. But I was like, okay, I can have a scout around, buy a base model, and then I will take it into Frankenstein's lab / Blender, and I'll make it like my own model. So it has more of a personal feel to it.
Yeah.
And largely that was just editing a lot of different textures, doing some modeling work on the ears, and then I tried to add the 52 blend keys for the facial tracking that you use with like iPhones and stuff.
Oh
And I
yeah.
did a very, very, very basic job of that, and then I was like, this is gonna take hours. Like to get this how I want it to look, this is gonna take like a long time, and I don't have the skill or the patience for that. So then I commissioned someone else to finish the facial tracking on this model.
Yeah, it
So
looks really good.
it's a bit of a collaborative effort, this one.
That's cool though. Like it looks great. Like
Yeah, thank you. I'm quite proud of how it's turned out now.
yeah, the design is great. Like when I first got into VTubing, I had no idea how to do anything, and I found VRide, and I was like, oh, I can make a model for free. And I went through so many design changes before I was happy with this, and now I'm getting another redesign anyway. VTubing is definitely a lot of like not being happy with your design.
Yeah, it's constant.
Constant changing.
But that's like a fun thing of it, though. You can constantly be changing like little things. Like you don't have to. You'll convince yourself that you do have to, but you don't actually.
Very
You really
true.
need to do a lot of stuff.
That is very true. Disguised Little, thank you for the follow. Yeah, oh, disgusted. I read that as disguised. I can't read. But yeah, what was I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. I think VTubers will never be happy with how they look design wise, but everyone else will be. Because a lot of people like my current design, and I'm just like, no, I'm changing it.
Yeah, I like yours.
Thank you.
I mean, the everyone crowd.
I mean, I just like going for simple designs. I know there's a lot of VTubers who have like really, really complicated designs, but I'm just here like, I want to stay simple. I don't want to go too crazy.
That's kind of like a driving force in I want to say industry, but I don't know if industry is the right word. Community, because
Yeah.
you have so many of these. The technology is still improving like quite quickly. Like there's even in the past year, there's been like so much additions to stuff. It's like feels like 3D gets ahead, and then 2D not only catches up but does a lot of improvements on that, and then things keep on going back and forth, like full body tracking
Oh
is
yeah, for sure.
potentially easier now, but it's also quite expensive. And then you see like the big name VTubers, like the corporate or the big indie ones as well, who have these insanely intricate models made, and it's like you're always being exposed to higher quality stuff.
For sure,
And
yeah.
I want a bit
The
different.
yeah, the community in the industry is always improving, like all of the technology. Like it's crazy that you can now use your webcam to track your hands, like I've got, and I'm only paying $2 a month for this. It's kind of crazy,
Yeah,
rather than a leap motion.
I saw yours and like the videos of it, and I was like, that's nuts. Like
It's
that's
crazy.
awesome. Because I use Elite Motion, and it's a technology I bitterly fight with on a daily.
I have heard they can be pretty difficult sometimes.
It's one of those things where it's like I'm glad I have it, I suppose. But this is all of it. All it does. I bought like a peripheral to do this one specific thing, and I can't really use it for anything else. Even
Yeah.
though it has like game dev things, yeah, I'll never use it for those reasons. And yeah, it's sometimes you have to fight with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not.
That's just technology in a nutshell, though, isn't it? Like, it will always fight with you. Let's move on to the next question. Oh, there we go. This one also leads into what we were just talking about. What was the inspiration behind your model's design?
I love bats. I love bats. I love bats. I never really grew out of that sort of vampire goth phase in my teens. I mean, I kind of grew out of it, but it sort of lingered. And I was like, I like bats, and it it was I suppose a mixed decision. It was like part of me, I love bats. I love the whole vampire theme. Anything sort of gothic like that, give it to me. But then I also kind of wanted to strike a balance with a model that would be like, easy to model, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love some of the crazy, complicated designs I've seen, and like people's idea for models that are just so out of the box that it's awesome. But I wanted something that was also, I don't know, calling it mainstream seems like the wrong idea. Not exactly what I mean, but like a bit more. I don't want to say normal either.
I get what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want it to seem too out there. I wanted it to be like
Simple but
so I could,
effective.
yeah. I wanted to not just hit VTuber audiences as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Also, I have a redeem to flip my chat off, so give me a sec.
I'm sure they deserve it.
They always do, they bully me.
Constant menace.
Susie said your model was very cute. Which I agree with. You are adorable.
It's all a facade.
Let's go and move on to the next question. How long have you been streaming for? That's always an interesting one to ask.
It will be exactly 1 year since my first stream on this Friday.
Oh wow, okay. Well, happy 1 year then.
Yeah, I think
What are you doing for it?
So when I hit 6 months, everyone was doing like, oh, it's like a half-year anniversary, and I was obsessed with the trends back then. So I was like, I'll also do like a half-year anniversary, even though that doesn't make any sense. I thought 6 months equals 6 hours. I'll do a 6-hour stream. So the logical conclusion is
12 hours?
12-hour stream. Then, 18 hours, 24 hours, but, I guess it'll keep on going.
Just do a subathon. Do a subathon.
See, I thought about doing a subathon, but, like, I'm also kind of, like, lazy when it comes to sorting out all the goals. And
Yeah. You need to really prepare it.
I've been to a lot of great subathons, and I think they're loads of fun, but I don't know, part of me just doesn't want to do one, if that makes sense. I'm sure that'll change at some point in the future, but
Oh yeah. That's fair,
I
yeah.
don't like asking for things.
They do take a lot of effort, and a lot of people see subathons as like, oh, you're just using it to like get subs and money off people. But it's like,
yeah, which is like, which is kind of true, but it's more like, I'm gonna do this big thing.
Yeah, it's not really doing it in like a malicious way.
Yeah, but like as much as I love subathons, I've got no ill things to say about anybody's subathons or the reasons they would do them.
Yeah.
If I was gonna do one, I'd want like a specific sort of thing to do or a way to make it a bit different, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. I honestly think the VTuber subathons can be really fun as well, because there's a lot more you can do.
I'm also just like really lazy and I sleep a lot. So
yeah, so you'd be sleeping a lot.
For me to be glued to the stream for potentially days.
Oh yeah, it's definitely hard, especially when you don't know like how much your viewers are gonna like spend to keep you streaming. You never know.
Exactly. I'm sure it could be fun, but I want to have a specific idea for one before I do it.
That's fair.
Personally.
That's completely fair, yeah.
Yeah, I think. See, I've not really done much milestone celebrating either. So, like, for a 12-hour stream, I'm like, no, I can't just stream for 12 hours and just make it a normal stream for 12 hours. I need to do something to set it apart. So I'm thinking about doing like a sort of victory lap of all the things I've done throughout the past year, like sort of highlights.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I've got a few tier lists to work through.
When I did my 12-hour stream, I just did a lot of different things. I played a lot of different games. I played with viewers as well. Like I remember we played Gartic Phone. I did play Gartic Phone with my viewers and stuff like that. So like that kind of stuff is fun as well. Just like having like a community game night.
Yeah, I've been asked for a community game night, and I keep on saying, yeah, I'll do it, but it's like it's almost become like a running joke to sort of resist it. I will do one eventually because that seems like a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah, they're very fun.
What's the point in having a community if you're not going to engage with it?
Exactly. Yeah, that's always fun.
Otherwise, I'm just logging on several times a week to get bullied by the same people.
Exactly. My chat love bullying me. That's why they deserve being flipped off. Okay, this is a question that I'm gonna ask every guest. Because some are probably gonna say like they don't have lore to share or whatever. But do you have any lore that you can share with us?
I've like lore was in my mind. It was a lot bigger of a thing before I actually started streaming. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I had a lot of lore ideas.
Big
and then when I
plans.
started streaming, I was like, well, now I'm just gonna say something a little bit different every time, and see what sort of circulates or sticks, because that is amusing to me personally.
Yeah, I
I
think.
think the lore ideas I went in with were to be a maid to a different vampire, which was that was basically it, because I've actually been a maid before, so I thought I have real life experience with it.
That's great.
But yeah, then I was like, well, I guess that just never really comes up, and now I just get called super old by my chat constantly.
Do you get called a boomer?
That's what's stuck there for the hashtag.
Do you get called a boomer?
Pretty much, yeah. And worse things.
Oh no. My chat just bullied me by calling me cute. Which doesn't sound like a bad thing, but it is. Trust me.
Could be worse.
But yeah, I think when it comes to like VTuber lore, it's like you either have lots of lore, like paragraphs of lore, no lore, or like a sentence. There is no in between.
Yeah, this is literally
No
the first
bully.
time I've thought about my own lore for like months. And
Yeah.
like the framework was Vampire Maid. And I was like, I'll probably expand on that one day, and I was like, no, now I'm just a garbage bat.
Understandable, same to be honest. I'm just the bat that swears a lot and yells. That's my lore. Lore is tough for some people, not gonna lie. Yeah, like because it's writing, it is tough. Like how I can't write for shit.
I mean, I love writing. That's like part of my degree is in creative writing. So you'd think I would put effort into lore and have like a page somewhere that I could link to, and like all of this flowery prose for my backstory. No. No one would believe it, is the thing. If I made myself seem like elegant and sophisticated with the rich personal history, they'd come to my stream and go, this bitch is so fake. Like, this is all
Yeah, I think
none of these things.
I think it's like VTubers will write this like amazing like interesting lore like a fucking storybook, and then you go to one of their streams and they're just a fucking gremlin. It happens with a lot of the big like corporate streamers like Hololive and UG Sanji. They've got lore, but oh. Did Video Ninja die on me? Oh no! Okay, you're back. Wait. Hello? Is it gonna... Oh no. There we go. Oh my god, Video Ninja just died on me for a second. That was terrifying. I can't hear you. Oh no, the scuff, it's happening. Yeah, I can hear you for some reason. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna leave the call and then rejoin. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened on my end. Like, Video Ninja just died and then I couldn't hear you. The scuff is happening.
It wouldn't be a VTuber stream without a bit of scuff.
It's very true. Everyone always tells me that.
Notoriously, I've never had a single stream without something going slightly wrong.
It's always
It
something.
could be my fault as well.
It's okay. It's okay. Sounds like most VTubers. Too much cute happened. No! There's only one cute person here. It's not me.
Oh no, wait, that made it sound like I wasn't calling you cute. See, I can, I'm sure.
Don't call me cute.
And message received. Adding.
I can't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, it was about the law, wasn't it?
And then writing backstory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying how like a lot of the like big corporate VTubers like Hololive and EJ Sanji have a really interesting lore, but then you go onto their stream and they're just a gremlin.
That's the thing, right? Lore is fun, but I think like the more lore you have, the more it can potentially sort of constrain you.
Yeah, I think it's good to have
Why
just
I'm
like
so vague all the time.
yeah, I think it's good to be vague and just have like one or two sentences.
Yeah, like I've got a theme and it's bat, and that's all I need.
Exactly. That is all you need.
That is all you need.
We're very biased. This is a biased bat stream. Although, everyone calls me a vampire bat as well, but I'm not. I'm a fruit bat. But they don't believe me. My role in my Discord server is literally not a vampire, but they just don't believe me.
That's the kind of thing a vampire would say.
No! I say it because everyone keeps calling me one, I swear. Oh my god.
What's your favorite fruit?
It's my favorite fruit. Oh, probably grapes. Grapes are good. Strawberries as well. Watermelon's pretty good. That's up there too. It's hard to pick a favorite. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's fair.
What other questions have I got? I've got a little text document open. Oh, here we go. So you already said that like you've got leap motion and stuff like that. But is there anything you would change about your current streaming setup or add or anything like that?
I really want a full body track.
Oh my god, most people say that. Most people want that, and I don't blame them because I would love to have that too.
I would also need to have my office in a different room because even if I had it right now, I wouldn't be able to use it properly because I'm a bit constrained space-wise. It's like I always look at the Steam stuff, and I'm like, ooh, it's very expensive. But I'm like, I could hide, but it would last for so long, and I could use it for all these things. And I have like a lot of friends who are still really deep in the VR chat that I never really got into because I didn't want to just do it via desktop, even though I've heard that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
And then I'm like, I couldn't do all the things I'd want to do without like rearranging my house.
Yeah, that's fair
So
enough.
that's like a hurdle I put in the way as well because it's not just the money, it's the time and then the effort to move a lot of stuff around. And there's other things I would need more, to be honest, as much as I want it. But that's the main thing, I think. Full body charging.
That's like a long-term goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, what, over $1,000 it can be? Which is insane.
I think if you want to go deep on it, yeah, you can spend a lot of money on packets.
Yeah. It's definitely expensive, but I'd say it is worth it, especially like for VTubers.
Yeah, you can do a lot of awesome stuff.
Yeah, I think that is most VTubers' goals in the future.
Full body.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, like, I just got hands, and I'm happy about that.
I see, I don't even know what I'd do with it. Like, just become a Beat Saber streamer.
Oh my god, yes. I would love to play Beat Saber. I've never actually played it before. I can't really do VR stuff because I do get quite motion sick, but I do want to like actually try it out and then get used to it. Because it is fun, and Beat Saber looks really fun.
Yeah, the last game I played on VR was super hot. And it was weird. Like, after a while I was like, okay, I need to kind of take this headset off and sit down. But it was also like, damn, that was really cool. Like, that was a sort of gaming rush that I wanted to recapture as well. Because it felt different.
Yeah.
And I think the games and like applications for VR stuff are only going to get a lot better like quickly as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, there's a lot of companies that are doing VR games now, and a lot of different companies making the headsets as well. Like, there's even like VR versions of games coming out. Like, there's a VR version of Resident Evil 4, which is so cool. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, but I do love Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 4 is great, and they've made a VR version where like you can like throw the phone phone. Why did I say phone? It's because I was looking at my phone. Throw the gun up in the air. You can pick up the herbs and stuff, and it's just like they made like new models for all of the stuff that you pick up as well, and it's just really cool how much detail they've put into it. And yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't keep you in first person mode when you're like jumping through windows and stuff. It puts you into a cutscene, sadly.
I imagine that would be very jarring.
It'd be very jarring, but it'd be cool. Just wish the idiots of Facebook didn't screw the other Oculus lines to try and force feed a sheer Quest line down afterwards. Wasn't the Oculus Quest 2 like actually quite good? Is that right? I think it's the Quest 2 that's actually like highly praised right now. At least I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too well versed in VR yet, but I will look more into it for sure. This is a question I probably should have asked you when I was asking about your model design, but I forgot. I really need to put them in order so I don't get mixed up. Um, so, are you happy with your model, or is there anything you want to change about it, or like, and also, would you like to have a live 2D model?
I'm happy with like the core design. I don't think I would do a big overhaul of the design. Like I might do like tweaks or maybe like a different outfit for a new potential model in the future. But I think like the core design is good and I'm kind of pretty happy with that and sticking with that now. Because my
Yeah.
first design was a little bit different. This is technically 2.0, but I wasn't in 1.0 for very long. So this kind of just feels like it's how it's always been, but it hasn't always been.
That's fair.
Um, I have thought about live 2D stuff before. I'd mainly like a live 2D like platform model.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like 3D stuff. I know that live 2D is it's more appealing to different people, but I I was gonna say I don't care about that. That sounds very callous.
No, I know
In that
exactly
case,
what you mean. You don't mean it in a negative way. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean because it's like I think Live 2D and 3D both have their pros and cons. Um,
for sure.
yeah, a pro of Live 2D is that it's way less taxing on computers, which
Yeah.
is one of the reasons why I'm getting a 2D model because my PC isn't the best, the specs aren't great, so I'm surprised that it's even running both of our models okay, like pretty decently. Other than you going pixely, but that's probably more of an internet issue.
Connection.
Yeah, connection issue. We can't really do much about that, but most of the time
Like
it's
I have
fine.
a my PC's not bad. Like I have a 3060.
Oh
I have
damn.
a lot of RAM. I have a decent processor, but sometimes it doesn't like doing stuff at the same time.
Oh
And
yeah.
like if a game isn't well optimized, I have to make concessions for sure. Like take a game like Subnautica, which shouldn't take a lot to run. If I try and use like my crispy model with high anti-aliasing and like all the tracking while playing Subnautica, it's not happening
Yeah.
for me. See, I would like a live 2D model, but it's not a huge priority for me right
That's
now.
fair.
It's
Yeah.
on the list. On the list.
I think it's nice to have both a 2D and a 3D model, like the big VTubers have like Hololive and everyone like that. It's cool to have both because there might be some days where you just want to have like you just want to load up VTube Studio and just have that on screen, or you might want to like go the full hand tracking and everything with your 3D model. Because I'm pretty sure you can do hand tracking with 2D models, but you need to rig it all, and it's a lot harder to do, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think 2D and 3D both have their pros and cons. But yeah, I have two more questions, and then we will throw it over to the chat to see if they want to ask you anything. So, what kind of community do you want to create? Or I guess have created already, since you've been
A
around for a
different
year.
one.
A different one?
No. I love my community. I love my community. They're a bit antagonistic at times, but I wouldn't have them any other way. And I
Understandable.
suppose that they've developed this way, it's because of me as well. I can't say that woe is me. I've just been mercilessly attacked from nowhere and bullied for no reason. I suppose I've had a hand in the way they are. I what I really like about my community is that, like, when I lose, they love it. Like they're rooting against me when I'm losing, but they also root for me when I win. Like they celebrate when I do things well, or when do I make it's I don't do things well often, so that's why it's difficult for me to talk about.
Aw.
But like they celebrate my victories, but they also celebrate my losses,
Yeah,
which
so
is
it's not one sided.
yeah, it's not one-sided. They make the lows lower in a fun way, but then they also make the highs very high, which is, I think, I wouldn't want it to be any other way. I wouldn't want it to just be all like, because I don't handle praise very well, so I wouldn't want
Same.
it to just be endless praise and compliment.
Yeah, I
But
feel
I
the
also don't
same.
just want to be bullied mercilessly.
Yeah, I think you need a good balance between being bullied and being praised. Yeah, like I actually made a tweet about this yesterday, just saying about like being praised and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to be put on a pedestal. Please do not do that.
Yeah,
So
my
yeah.
go-to response is like fake arrogance. But then if it continues, I'm like, well, you're obviously lying. What do you want? Like, but yeah, I think I'm happy to have fostered that. But yeah, I'm happy with my community. I think it's I'm happy with the pace it's growing at. It's weird because I like half of what I do is play Pokemon games, which are children's games.
They don't
But I'm
have to be.
also yeah, they don't have to be, but I'm very adamant on having a sort of mature audience, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I want to have occasionally like more adult conversations about more mature topics. So like
Okay.
curating that has been sometimes difficult, sometimes not. But yeah, I
No.
don't know if that actually answered the question,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
yeah,
just
it
went on
did.
a
It
weird
did.
tangent.
Oh yeah, because that's why I reiterated saying like, um, what kind of community do you want to create, but like, or have created since you have been streaming for a year. Um, so Sierra said, no worshipping, just saying y'all doing amazing and deserve good things. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think when it comes to, like, people praising me, like, it's fine to be like, oh, you're good at art. I think you're entertaining when you stream. But, like, when it becomes the point where they're putting you on a pedestal, it's just like, chill out
Yeah,
just a little
for
bit.
sure.
Because that's kind of like how a parasocial relationship, um, you know, happens. So, yeah. But yeah, that did answer the question. And I think that's very wholesome, honestly.
Yeah, like I don't know, if I do something well in a game that I think I'm good at, I will be like, yeah, I'm a god, obviously. But like beyond that, I don't know, it gets weird. If it's not something I'm really comfortable with or not something I sort of expect to do well in, I'm like, that was probably just luck.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah. Like I say, I'm quite happy with my community. I have
Cool.
people that turn up for specific things. Then I have my collection of ride or dies as well, who are there for most things. Even if they're like, why are you doing this? Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, there's always gonna be people who like what you do, and then they're like, "Oh, why did you not? Why don't you play this game anymore? I liked when you played this." It's like, let me do what I want, please.
Because yeah, I like to wear the mask of variety every now and then. And I've played some games, like really out there games, like Pathologic 2 and stuff, that I've had people come in and say, "Wow, like wow, I never see people stream this game," and then I never stream it again.
Oh my
But some
god.
of those people stick around, and I'm like, yeah, thank you, but you know,
Yeah, for me, I found like a lot of people who like really old JRPGs, like classic JRPGs.
yeah,
I've been doing a playthrough of Dark Cloud, which surprisingly people are checking out, and I thought nobody would care about it because it's kind of a niche game. It's like a classic, but also niche, if that makes sense. And
I was watching a bit of your Dark Clouds.
yeah, people are enjoying it. I don't know why.
Never heard of this game before.
Understandable. Yeah, it's kind of like niche, but people do recognize it. Like if they haven't played it, they've at least heard of it. Oh,
Yeah, makes sense.
Sierra has a question. If you have played Fire Emblem Three Houses, oh, hold on. If you've played Fire Emblem Three Houses, which house is the best house and why is it Blue Lines? He's gonna ask this every stream, every talk show.
Which is the one that has Edelgard in it?
That's the what's it called? Black Eagles. I can remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
Black Eagles are the best house because they've got Edelgard. There you go.
For me, it's Blue Lines, but I got some fun moments of playing through Freddy Fish as an adult. Oh, I've heard of Freddy Fish. I've never played it, but I've heard of it. No. You've been denied by the vampire bat. Well, they've been having fights over that. Oh my god. Blue Lines is the best. Don't at me. Okay, I've got one more.
I've not played Three Houses though.
Fair enough. I have one more question, and then we will again throw it over to chat for some more questions. Um, who inspires you the most? And this can be a VTuber or a normal streamer, well, a flesh tuber as we call them, or a YouTuber, whatever. Just like someone who inspires you quite a bit.
Someone who inspires. I don't think I have one person. Like, there's a few creators who definitely inspire me, like a lot. Not because I do content necessarily like them, but like I just love the way they are content creators. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
This one's probably not a big surprise for like anybody who streams, but like Ludwig is a huge inspiration.
Oh, I love him. He's an inspiration to me too. Like
Like
he's just such a cool guy.
He's one of my favorite content creators of all time. He's very funny. He does a lot of different kinds of stuff. He finds ways to make things entertaining, and he's gone into a lot of trends over his streaming career, but he always finds a way to make them a bit more like unique.
Yeah, and not just the same thing, same old, same old.
Yeah, I can tell that. I mean, you know, he is obviously like a millionaire, and
Oh yeah, he is.
a lot of reasons to keep on streaming.
I mean, he is a millionaire, but he does like admit that he doesn't just like he doesn't flex it, but he's open about it.
Like I think he puts content first most of the time, so it's always good to watch, and it's I've gotten a lot of good ideas. I've stolen a lot of ideas from Ludwig, and I will continue to steal a lot.
And that is okay. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if he knew, because he steals ideas off people too, and he admits to that.
It's the way the content wheel goes.
That is how it works. Um,
Another inspiration of mine is my friend Lucy Hime TV, who's also a VTuber. She's just hilarious, and she has fantastic energy all the time, and she always makes me smile.
Aww, that's
She's like-
wholesome.
Can't tell her I'm saying all this, because she'll use it against me. But she's probably my favorite VTuber, and I'm glad that she's also my friend.
Aww, that's very wholesome. Okay, I guess we'll move on to chat now and see if they have any questions for our lovely guest. Take it away, chat.
How long have you been VTubing?
How long have I been VTubing? Has it been? I'll have to check. I'll check when my debut was because that is when I started. Give me 2 seconds. I think it must have been about 5 months now, but I'll double check. It hasn't been very long, and I'm still like learning a hell of a lot about it. Let's have a look. Let me scroll all the way down. Yep, 5 months. Oh my god. That's gone fast, I will
You've
say
only
that.
been streaming for 5 months.
Only 5 months. And
Wow, that's very impressive.
trust me, I don't know how I got here. But like, I hate when people watch my debut stream. It was so cursed. I did 2 streams on YouTube. Cause
Oh,
but yeah, before I like moved to Twitch, I saw all the like the big streamers like Hololive, Niji Sanji. I saw them all stream on YouTube. I was like, okay, maybe I should stream on YouTube then, because I hadn't really streamed on Twitch too much in the past. So I was like, okay, I'll do my debut stream on YouTube and we'll see how that goes. And I hated it. I'm not gonna bash YouTube too much, but I had a lot of problems with the chat latency and all that stuff. So then I moved to Twitch after 2 streams. But
that's fair.
I hate my debut because it has 109 views and it's really cursed, and I was very anxious. Almost half a year. I know, it's crazy. It's going too quickly.
I'm glad there's no physical evidence of my debut left.
I don't blame you. I'm probably gonna like completely. I'm probably gonna private mine when I re-debut because I'm gonna be re-debuting with my Live 2D model.
It's nice to have. It is nice to have an archive, but I'm also glad it's not there.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would die of cringe. I would die of cringe.
Dice
I die
from
of
cringe.
cringe when one of my old whenever I get clips, because like a lot of people use the shout out clip player and stuff on
Yeah.
Twitch when you raid, and then you see a clip from I see a clip from like 10 months
So
ago.
embarrassing.
So please don't stop. I can't take it.
Yeah, like one of my VTuber friends has that shout out clip function thing. And it's always the cringiest clips that play when he shouts me out, and I'm just like, why? Why?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's always the worst stuff. Like,
It always is. So Sierra is asking, I asked this last week, but favorite mode of transportation? Oh yeah, you did ask that. Well, the week before, I should say, since I didn't stream last week.
favorite mode of transportation? I love trains.
Same.
I'm a big train girl.
I
I think
think.
partially because I was like indoctrinated by my grandfather, who's a huge train freak, like full model sets. Used to
Oh
go
my
all over the
god.
country to like film the steam engines that are older than he is, and like it was an enthusiasm that was hard to escape. And I think they're cool.
I think model trains are really cool. My granddad used to have like a huge set of them. He had a whole room full of them, and I remember it so clearly when we used to visit when I was younger. It was just so cool. But yeah, I think with trains, like a lot of people from the UK are gonna like them a lot because it's kind of the easiest way to travel around the UK. It's fucking
Yeah.
It is expensive though. We don't talk about the price.
God.
I've got a rail card and it's still expensive. But yeah, trains are just good. Like they're smooth most of the time, other than when they do get a bit bumpy. The only thing that does suck about them is the bathrooms, but we don't talk about that. That's just public bathrooms in a nutshell.
Just public bathrooms. Moving public bathrooms.
Yeah,
Not gonna be good.
awful. It's awful. But yeah, do we have any more questions? Because I've run out of questions to say. Still learning how to do this talk show stuff.
I've got a question for you then.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Interviewing the
Objection.
interviewee.
Do you have like anything you're particularly proud of that you've either done via streaming or while streaming? So it can be something
Oh.
to do with actually streaming itself, or just something you did on stream?
Oh, okay. I guess just like getting to the point I am is a big achievement for me, and doing like working on everything I have to get to here, like working on my Vroid model, making all the art, um, and like working with a bunch of different people to like my overlays, for example, were made by a really good friend of mine, and I just think like I've made a lot of improvement with speaking to people, speaking to a camera as well. Because if you do ever watch my debut, because it is still up on my YouTube, um, I was very nervous, and you can tell my voice was so shaky, and it's just awful. But like I do look back on that, and I'm like, hey, that's a lot of improvement, because I used to not be able to talk like public speak at all, and I still do struggle to public speak, like, face to face
Yeah,
with
I get
people.
that for sure.
hmm
Yeah.
But like streaming has been really, really good for me. So I guess just getting to where I am is a big achievement for me. Becoming less anxious, pretty much.
Yeah, it's very wholesome.
Yeah, because like 5 months and I've already uh, hit 500 on Twitch, and that's crazy. Twitter is a different story, but obviously it is a lot easier to get followers on Twitter than Twitch. But we won't go into that. That's just But yeah, I just think I've worked pretty hard. I don't want to I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm the best or anything. I just think that I've been able
No
to
worries.
I just think I've worked pretty hard to get where I am, and I feel good about
No, it's
that.
good to be proud of that
Mhm.
fact for sure.
Yeah. Sarah asks favorite game of all time.
Okay, I've got two answers, and I know
Oh
you said
boy,
favorite, which implies one, but I do have two answers because
it's hard to pick
I
one.
assume 99% of people won't, less than 99%, no, more? Less than 1% of people will know the game I'm talking about. It's a game on the Mega Drive, which is, what do they call that over pun? Master System?
Master System, yeah.
Genesis?
I think it's the
Something
Master
like that.
System.
It's a game for the Mega Drive slash Genesis called The Atomic Runner that I used to play all the time, which is sort of like a side-scrolling arcade platformer shooter, kind of. It's a mix. It's a mix. It's mostly an arcade shooter. It has some of the greatest music in any game I've ever played, and it was one of the only games I could play when I was very young, so it kind of like seared into my brain a little bit. My whole
Oh.
streaming career is just to get to a point where I can expose a lot of people to Atomic Runner.
I've never heard of it, so I would be
I
interested in
that's the
looking
response
at it.
most people give. Most people have never heard of this. And the other, probably more accepted and easy to recognize response is Bloodborne.
Understandable.
I love all the Dark Souls games, all the Souls likes, but Bloodborne is always my top.
Did you play Elden Ring?
I did play Elden Ring.
I figured
I
as much.
That's like all I played for like I think the next after its release, the next 20 streams I did were all Elden Ring streams.
Understandable. I think
I
um
streamed like 90 hours of it.
I think like most VTubers did. It was very popular for VTubers to stream it. Oh,
For
everyone
sure,
really. Everyone really was
the,
streaming it.
it was definitely the big current hotness, and there'd been a bit of a big sort of meta drought on Twitch, if that makes sense, for
Yeah.
games. There hadn't been a big unifying game since Among Us, really. Like, not that
Yeah.
everybody was playing. So,
I mean, I think like um other games like Apex and Valorant are still pretty popular on Twitch,
for
but
sure.
yeah, I think when it comes to like games like Among Us and now Elden Ring, they are very like universal, I guess you would say. Very, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think they're very just kind of, yeah, like you said, unifying. That is literally the word I would use.
I'm good with the words sometimes. I know a few of them. But Elden Ring was super fun. I was like, I do, I do have a YouTube channel tucked away somewhere on the internet that I've been slowly putting Elden Ring highlights on because I was like, I could just make a VOD channel because it's nice to, because Twitch doesn't give you a permanent sort of archive. And I do want to save some things, but I didn't want to just upload entire streams to just go to a weird VOD graveyard.
Yeah, that's
So I
what I
started
have.
making highlights. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I was
there is
like, this is gonna
highlights.
take forever. I think we got to part like 7, and I was like, this is gonna take a lot of time. I got time
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, I think like the kind of content creation meta is to stream and then make an edited version of your VOD, like
Yeah,
to like 30 minutes long, because that seems to be the meta right now.
that's that's what I've been trying to do, but like it's weird because I've never really enjoyed like highlight reels unless it's creators that I already know I enjoy, which is it's a bit of a weird circle then because I want to make stuff. It's weird because I have a lot of things I'd want to do on YouTube, but time is a huge gate for me because this
Yeah.
I have a full-time job and this is definitely a hobby for me, but I also enjoy it a lot and I do want to put more time in it. So what I'm trying to do with the YouTube channel now is sort of create like an advertisement for the stream basically. Like I guess yeah, edited clips of like the best parts of stream to sort of entice people over to Twitch where most of the stuff happens.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that. They'll post their clips with like edited like subtitles and stuff. They'll post them on Twitter, which I want to start doing as well. Because I feel like that would entice people a bit more. It's also why a lot of YouTubers post on like TikTok and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. It's like effort and time as well.
Yeah, I did want to ask. Actually, would you, if you could, and everything goes well with your streaming, would you do VTubing full time instead of part time?
Um, so I assume by if you could, you mean if it was like financially stable.
Yeah, financial
If I could
stable,
support
pretty much,
myself, if I could support myself through streaming, would I?
and that you have the time as well, theoretically.
I think that would be a really nice thing to do. I think it's hard for me to give an honest answer just right off the bat.
Oh yeah,
I would love to say I would love to do that, but I'd have to sit down and think, do I actually want to do this all the time? Would I
yeah,
enjoy it as much if I was doing it like every day of the week or like 6 or 5 days a week for twice as long each day? Would I enjoy it as much? But on the other hand, if I didn't have a full time job to go to, then I would have a lot more time and energy to put into doing all the things that I want to do that I currently don't have the time for. So yeah, I think I would like to definitely try it potentially full time if I knew it was going to be safe and viable.
yeah. I think with streaming, it's just very you've got to really commit to it if you know it's something you want to do full time because there is a lot of stuff you have to deal with when you're streaming.
Yeah,
Obviously,
for sure.
trolls
Volatile.
and parasocial people, and there's just a lot to deal with. Also, drama. I could go on and on about all the things you would have to deal with that are both positive and negative. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's definitely a commitment. But
But
yeah,
like,
so
I don't want to. It feels immodest to say, but like I have a good job that is very stable that gives me a lot of security at the moment, and it's hard to think about not having that, but
yeah,
converting it to into a stream instead. It's
yeah.
weird. It would be a very different situation than the one I'm in now.
Yeah, I do
I'd love to
agree.
try it. Like,
I think most people would like to do it, but it's a case of like, are you committed to do it? Like, I think Because for me currently, like, I would love to. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, yeah, I'd do it if I could. If I was financially stable during it, then yeah, because I struggle with, like, uh, specific jobs, like, where I'm currently living. Like, I'm a uni student right now anyway. But where I'm currently living, like, it's really hard to get a job that, like, isn't retail. And I had a really bad
Yeah,
experience with a retail job, so if I could do this full time, I
retail's
completely would.
retail's difficult.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know, it's
God. Yeah.
the things in general are difficult
Oh yeah. Well, just
for
life
a
in
lot of
general.
people.
Let's
Yeah,
be real.
life is pain, but we can be animated.
Yeah.
Who's
Honestly,
really
like
winning? Like,
Sarah said, yeah, full time streaming has its perks but not without issues. Burnout is real when full time streaming. Yep. I get burnt out like just from doing uh, 3 streams a week. I can't imagine like having to do it like almost every day.
yeah, like most of the time when I'm streaming, because I'm on a sort of strict schedule because I need to get up very early. Like my streamer, she leaves when she's gotta go to sleep. But like, yeah, like I can only stream for like 4 hours max. Most days I stream. And most of the time, I get to the last hour and I'm like, okay, I need to start thinking about winding things down. But like sometimes I look at a stream like 2 hours in, I'm like, God, I'm tired. I need to, I need to go and I need to go and do something else. Like, which is not a great feeling to have, I suppose. Like I would, especially not if you were doing it full time. But yeah, most of the time I'm like, oh, okay, we're almost at end time. That's crept up on me. But occasionally there are times I'm like, oof, 2 more hours.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then, so like full time would be and
Yeah.
there's already issues being part time, being a part time hobbyist. There's things about it that I dislike. So to
Yeah.
have all of that magnified would be,
Yeah, and
would be a
like
lot to deal with.
or and obviously becoming like really big as well. It's a commitment just in like dealing with a lot of shit.
For sure. Like I would love to be able. There's a lot of things I want to do that I tell myself I can't do at my current size, which I know is the wrong mentality to have
Yeah.
because you should just do the things that
Just
you want
do
to
what
do
you
that you
yeah,
think
do what you
you
want
would
to do.
enjoy.
It doesn't matter about your size. Also,
But like obviously, the bigger you are, the more you can do things like that.
yeah.
If that makes
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it is true. Like it's not out of like nowhere to say, yeah, if you're bigger you can do more things. But even if you think like, oh, I'm small, so like I shouldn't do a subathon, like no one's gonna gift or donate anything. Like just do it. Like who cares if it's only like a 3 hour stream? You've still tried and you had fun streaming. Also, Taka, thank
yeah,
you for
for sure.
the 3 month free sub. Thank you so much. Me with no schedule or having a schedule though really helps prevent burnout. Yeah, that's why I always have a schedule, like most weeks.
Same. I felt like that's. It's kind of bad because the past 2 or 3 weeks I've actually cancelled more streams than I think I have done in the past like 6 months.
I felt that last last
But the
week.
past yeah the past week or so, let's ignore that for a minute. In general, I think having a strict schedule that I have stuck to has been of great benefit to like growth and stability and stuff. Just to always be live at the same times on the same days.
Yeah,
I don't
and
always do what I say I'm gonna do in those streams beforehand, but I will always stream at those times.
I mean, having a schedule also helps your audience because then they'll always know when you're going to go live. And especially if they're in a different time zone, they'll convert it and be like, okay, she's going live at this time, so for me, that's that time. So they'll always know. That's why I try and stay consistently at 7 p.m. BST, unless I really have to do it earlier or later for whatever reason.
Yeah, same. That's pretty much when I go live most weekdays. Do a morning stream on Sundays, which is fun, different energy. Sometimes it's a very tired energy, but
God, I can't imagine doing a
it's,
morning stream.
you get all the Europeans then,
Yeah, it's true.
which is, a blessing and a curse.
And I'm gonna give me a sec. I'm gonna refresh Video Ninja because you've been blurry this entire time, and I want to see if Nope, it's not gonna get better, is it? Ugh. Connection issues. Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
Should I refresh? Would that make like a different link?
I actually don't know. You could try it. Well, this stream is already scuffed, so there's no harm in trying. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You are gone. Yeah, I think it's. Well, it's gone. Oh wait, it's loading. Hmm.
I was like, oh god, is it just gonna capture my regular webcam?
Oh god. Well, nothing's appearing on my
And
stream, so you're okay.
and I had a nap after work, so I've taken all my makeup off, I've got my hair tied back, I've got the stupid ring light in my face.
You might have to send me
That's,
another link, unless it's the same link.
yeah, it's just my audio devices. There,
Oh.
that's right. Okay, on there.
Oh,
It says on there.
whoa. Yeah, your audio devices were being captured then and it echoed. Oh god. Okay, we're good.
How's that?
Yeah, I muted it on my end, so we're fine. You're still blurry, but it's okay. There isn't much we can do about it.
I've just got Welsh Mountain internet.
That's okay.
Honestly, a lot of the time I don't know how I even stream.
My internet's surprisingly pretty good, and like, I talked about this on Twitter already, but my Ethernet port in my student accommodation fucking died on me. So I've been using my phone as like a makeshift Ethernet port, like a tethering thing, and it's surprisingly been working fine. So yeah. But yeah, they can still see you. You're just a bit pixely. It's fine.
Low poly, that's fine.
Yeah. Does anyone else in the chat have any questions for our guest before? Oh, I don't really know what else to talk about really. I'm still trying to get better at just chatting streams and whatnot, and I've already asked all my questions.
Collabs are like interesting because I think a lot of people say I have quite like a chill sort of energy. Like I'm a bit more relaxed. I talk a bit more slow. I'm not typically high energy. Like I don't want to make it sound like I don't react to things, but I'm not like always screaming. I don't seem like maybe I don't seem really excited. Sometimes I feel like I struggle to maybe emote a bit, which is obviously not good when you're trying to be like, you know, an internet personality.
An entertainer, yeah.
But then a lot of the people I collab with are like the opposite. They have like a very high energy, and then you have to find a way to try and sort of balance that, if that makes sense. Like if your audience is used to you being a bit more sort of like laid back and chill,
Oh
you're
yeah.
with someone who is
Chaotic.
who has yeah, chaotic or like very high energy. It can be interesting. I think it can be good most of the time.
Yeah, I like the dynamic, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, hey Toon, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, with collabs, like, I prefer if I'm doing like a just chatting stream, I like doing collabs with that because then I have someone to bounce off of and it's not just like me trying to figure things to say.
Yeah, like it's I suppose it depends. Obviously, it depends who you're collabing with, your chemistry.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I think the better you know the person, the easier it is. Just have less structure in your collab.
Yeah, it's why
That's not necessarily true as well, you know.
Yeah, but like it's why I've been because I got like when I announced that I was doing this talk show thing, I put the link out and got like 24 responses. And I was just like, whoa, okay. So I made it like my goal to uh, do all of like to interview all of the mutuals of mine first because I obviously know them better. Rather than
That makes sense.
rather than the randoms that I don't know all that well.
I think one thing that always strikes me as a little puzzling, and this might sound maybe hypocritical considering, you know, we've not been following each other for that long.
True, but we're fellow bats. We just know each
Yeah,
other.
exactly. That's why I was like, you know, got great colour hair. She's a bat. We're friends now.
I made it my goal to follow like every bat VTuber.
same. There's a lot as well.
There's
Way more than I
there
thought.
is so many. Like, okay, so I've talked about this in the past, but like when I was like thinking about my design and everything for becoming a VTuber, I was like, I haven't seen any bad VTubers before. I'm gonna be a bad VTuber, and then I met so many. I was like, oh hello, where did you all come from? It's kind of
There's
funny.
a lot. You can find a lot. There's just a lot of everything
Oh yeah,
on
for
for
sure.
sure.
Even like the most obscure things, you see quite a few of. So wait for the hydrate and the posture check serenade. I'm actually pretty hydrated today. Yeah, even the obscure kind of VTubers are just everywhere.
I keep on getting added to Bat VTuber lists now.
Same.
And I'm like, why don't you follow me? And then I look at my tweets and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Bro, people don't follow me because I'm very like I don't even know. I just kind of speak my mind and like I will get myself into a lot of drama because of it. Not willingly. I just kind of attract those kinds of people, I guess. I will say something
No,
and
I
then
mean strong opinions will always
I mean
attract.
having strong opinions on Twitter isn't a good idea and I learned that the hard way. Let's be real.
I just try to be funny on Twitter.
So do I, but I know I'm
Emphasis
not.
emphasis on the try for sure.
Yeah, I feel that. At one point,
But I generally no go on.
I was gonna say at one point my Twitter bio said self-proclaimed internet funny woman.
I mean, you've got to proclaim these things.
Exactly.
I remember when my bios were all really earnest and like this is what I'm into and this is what I do, but now I think my Twitter bio is terrible and my Twitch bio is probably not much better.
Boy,
But
I need to
it's
see it.
more honest.
I need to see it. In the Buffy world, the Dave Strider of bad VTubers.
I've had dear friends threaten to block me over that bio.
Really? My God.
I can only hope they're joking. It's not cool to make Homestuck references. I know this,
Homestuck is so
but
old. Like I never really got into it, but I know all the like hype about it.
I
it's very
personally think
bad.
if you have a
It's very
my
plan,
God.
old. It was definitely a product of its time.
I opened up your Twitch channel, and I forgot that videos play automatically. I was just looking at your bio. Dead by day, disaster by night. Felt that. I play bad games good and good games bad. Straight to the point, I like it. That's kind of funny.
Kind of funny is, I'll take that as a compliment. That'll be my new bio.
Kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
Kind of funny. 5 stars. Or my Twitch about just says like, I play games and yell a lot. Actually, no, I did change it.
Yeah, because I mean, I like a lot of people. I assume they look up things on like YouTube. Maybe not necessarily how to succeed, but like how to like make improvement, how to like see growth and whatnot. And you see a lot of the same things. And I watched a lot of those stuff in my early days, and I'm not saying I don't watch them or ignore them these days, but I try and take them less to heart. I try and just do my own thing, like passionately, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And as much as like I think it was important when I started to have very clear, this is who I am, this is what I do. Now I just try and I don't know, just try and get the vibe out.
Yeah.
And if people
honestly.
like it, they stick around. If they don't, then
Exactly. It's like just be yourself. Like I've never understood the whole like putting on a character kind of thing. It's like, oh, putting on a character is a VTuber. Like, yeah, have a character, but don't go overboard with it. Like, just
no,
kind
you
of.
can like embellish yourself, I think, but you
Yeah.
don't want to be someone you're not.
I think the way I see being a VTuber is like it's kind of like an extension of yourself in a way, because you're still you. You're just playing a character.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would agree with that.
Kind of Genshin Impact stream when I'm not gonna play Genshin. I'm not playing Genshin. I'm not getting in with those trends. I mean, is Genshin even still popular? Like, do people still stream it?
People definitely still watch it.
I'm surprised. I mean, I know it's still popular, but like, I tried playing it once and I just couldn't get into it.
It's too much FOMO for me for Genshin now because I remember when it came out and I was like, I'm not playing a Breath of the Wild gacha.
Breath of the
Now
Wild,
I
yeah,
think,
that's pretty much what it is.
but now I'm like, I can't play it because I can only think about all the time I've lost out that I could have been playing it and how behind I would be in comparison to where I would be if I'd have actually started playing it on release. And that just crushes me mentally, so
Yeah, I think like it's a hard game to get into now because it's like you really need to have like it's just hard to catch up, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got gachas that I play, and that's fine with me.
Welcome to the stream, Moonstone Ship. I don't. I like. Kiku. I have no idea what that says. And Genshin's still kind of out there. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely still popular. I still see, like, so many people talking about it. Which is fine. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I like a lot of the character designs and stuff. I just don't really care for the game, really. But that's fine if people still want to play it. But Taka, no, I'm not playing Genshin Impact on stream. Never. We've talked about this. But yeah, is there any more questions for our guest? Because play it with you? No. Why? I already played too many gachas. Yeah, like you said, I also played way too many gachas. I play like the Fire Emblem gacha.
I didn't say too many.
What did you say?
I said I have gachas that I play. I won't judge you for playing gachas.
I mean, I don't really play too. No, it's not really too. I mean, it depends what you define as too many. Because I play the Pokemon gacha game. What Pokemon Masters. I play the Mega Man gacha game, Rock My Next Dive. I play the Fire Emblem one, Fire Emblem Heroes. And yeah. So it depends what. Yeah, it depends on your definition of too many, because it is hard to keep up with like 4 of them. The Nine-tailed mystical foxes. Oh, kitsunes. Have you asked your guests what games they play? Yes. She when she was introducing herself, you said you play a lot of speedrun. You speedrun a lot of games. You said, and you play a lot of Pokemon as well.
Technically, I am the world's fastest Darkwood player when it comes to getting the true ending. Technically.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a technical world record for
Wait, why is it technical? Why is it technical?
Because no one else has competed in the game.
Oh, well, I mean, it still counts.
It still counts, and it was a pain in the butt, but it's uncontested. So I stand alone on that hill.
It's kind of crazy with speedrunning, because, like, I'm interested in it. I'm not interested in doing it, but I like watching people do it. I like seeing all the exploits for games. But my favorite category of speedrunning right now is pencil sharpening. Which is a thing.
Special.
It's so funny. I don't, like, since you, like, do you actually watch any speedrunner content creators?
Yeah, I watch some speedrun.
Do you watch Smallland?
Yeah.
I thought so, yeah. Yeah, obviously, like, he did the pencil sharpening. He's very inspiring. And yeah, he did the the pencil sharpening speedrun. And it's just so fucking funny that there's like a speedrun category for literally anything. I love your new hand tracking, thank you. It's so cool.
I also think I'd be the 468th fastest speedrunner for Super Mario 64.
Oh, nice.
On the Switch.
Nice. Specifically the Switch. It's crazy because there's obviously different categories. There's like for the Switch, there's obviously the original. Wait, does the Switch version still have all of the like exploits?
Yes.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. I thought
backwards long jump can do cannon lessons. stuff.
I thought they would have taken them out. Because it's Nintendo we're
They
talking
did
about.
for they did for All Stars when they released like
Oh, yeah.
the triple pack, but then they put it back in for the
Oh,
Visual
wow.
Console.
Obviously, they, with Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS, I'm pretty sure they took out a bunch of exploits. I think for both that and Majora's Mask as well, both of those remakes. I'm pretty sure they
Okay.
took out a bunch of exploits, yeah. It's Nintendo we're talking
Yeah, I
about there.
suppose mostly I play Pokemon games. That accounts for about half of what I do. I do a lot of like challenge runs, like Nuzlocke and stuff,
Oh my god, I tried to do a Nuzlocke once.
and then
Uh,
and
it
then
was terrible.
I play a lot of Souls games as well.
Do you ever do like other than Nuzlocke, do you do any more challenges for Pokemon? Like you know how Småland does like the randomized map challenges. Do you ever do like stuff like that?
I've been meaning to try because I suppose yeah, Small Ant and Point Crow have been doing a lot of the map randomizers. Then that looks
Yeah,
really fun,
it does look
but
fun.
it's convincing someone to do that with me because they're like, "Oh, Pokemon, cool," and then I tell them what it is and that I want to do, and they're like, "I
I'd
don't
do it
think
with
that'll
you.
work."
I would totally do that with you, not gonna lie.
We'll have to pencil that in for
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely.
Currently, I'm doing like two Pokemon things at the moment. I'm doing like a ROM hack of Platinum, Renegade Platinum.
Oh, I've
It's
heard of
really
it.
cool. I won't go into too many details.
No, you can go crazy talking about it if you want.
Okay, so TLDR, it's made by a very well-known person in the sort of ROM hack community called Drayano. It's a hack for Platinum that kind of just makes AI a bit smarter. It introduces like fairy types into Platinum. It gives you like a lot more story beats,
Ah.
and it introduces like a greater variety of Pokemon early, and it gives like all the gym leaders like a full team of six. So it makes the game a bit more challenging, but in a realistic way. If
Bit
that
like
makes it doesn't feel like too jarring. Like it feels like this could be an official difficult version
mm,
of Platinum. It's done very well.
bit like Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, but probably not as
Yes,
difficult. Not as
it's
difficult
definitely
either.
not
Yeah.
as difficult as that monstrosity.
I'm afraid I have to go, Kana. My wife isn't doing too well with Twitch right now. Oh, no worries. Thank you for dropping by, too. That's my chugging it. There we go. Bye.
I'm also doing a Soul Link at the moment with a friend.
Oh, Soul Links are fun. I remember,
A
like,
randomizer
yeah.
Soul Link.
Yeah, me and a friend were gonna do a Black and White 2 randomizer Soul Link, but we had to stop it because, like, we did two streams of it. One of them was fine, and then the second one just died on us completely, so we had to stop doing it, unfortunately.
That's rough.
Yeah, it
Like
sucks.
it's a really fun concept, and they've been really fun streams so far. It's a lot of time to like dedicate to it, I
Yeah,
guess.
for sure.
It's like a collab series then.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it literally is a collab series, so it's got to be. You've just got to really find the right person for it that can like always be there for it. It is fun though. I like the idea of like your Pokemon being bonded, so if one dies, the other dies. You've really got to think about what you're doing, unless you just get unlucky, which happens a lot.
Yeah, it's funny because I mean, how do I say it without sounding really arrogant? The person I'm doing it with, I have dedicated a lot more hours to playing Pokemon and Nuzlocke than they have.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm also the one that seems to be getting like really lucky with all the encounters. But
Yeah, it is just about luck
the
sometimes.
karma feels terrible. But I'd definitely be down for doing a map randomizer
Oh
with someone.
yeah, for sure. I have no idea how to set up, so you'd have to show me all that, but
Can't be that hard.
it
Point
probably
Crow
isn't.
could do it.
True. Oh, I love watching Small Ant do the Mario Odyssey multiplayer stuff when they would do
Yeah,
like the hide and seek stuff. It's so funny.
he's such a fun content. Yeah, he's a great example of you should just do the crazy ideas you have,
Yeah,
no matter your size as well. Because
yeah,
what he was doing, the weird stuff from like day one when he had like 10 viewers.
yeah. Just like do what you want, and if people like it, they will they will watch it. It's all
Exactly.
it's all just like I feel like a lot of people will just always do the trends and they won't really do what they want to do and then they get really burnt out because of it. So I'm just doing what
Yeah,
I want to do.
it's we spoke a bit about Elden Ring before, and like I love it. Don't get me wrong. I haven't really played it since I finished my playthrough on stream though. It was definitely a lot to play like 20 streams in a row of like
Yeah.
90 hours total. It was a lot. But then as soon as I finished, I was like, I kind of really want to play Dark Souls again. And it's been really weird to go back, but I'm doing like I'm doing a Dark Souls triple randomizer at the moment,
Oh
and
wow.
those have been some of the most fun streams I've done for a long time. It's chaos, but it's a lot of fun.
I mean, yeah, I assume it would be chaotic but fun. Do we have any more questions from the chat? Hello, anyone there? Chat dead. End stream.
You just gotta be a talking machine. It's weird though
Yeah.
because sometimes I get like I can definitely talk a lot when I'm on my own. Sometimes I'll never I just won't shut up. But like again in a collab, different. And I mean I know this is technically it's a collab, right?
Yeah, it counts.
It's a collaborative effort.
It's a
But
collab. It's just only on one person's channel.
yeah, I think when I first started streaming, I played two games. I played Noite, which is a very fun Finnish roguelike. It's
Mm.
difficult, but it's
Roguelikes are
fun.
fun.
And I played Darkwood, which was a mainstay on my channel quite a long time. That was like the first era of the channel, Darkwood. And I think I definitely learned my just non-stop talking from playing that game because it's very sort of atmospheric. So you kind of have to you have a lot of opportunities to like fill what would be erstwhile like just ambient or basically silent. But there's
Yeah.
also like a lot to talk about. Darkwood's really good. You should play Darkwood.
I do like roguelikes. I've played a few on my channel. I've played One Step from Eden and 30XX, which are both they're both Mega Man inspired roguelikes actually, which is kind of funny. So yeah,
Do you like horror games?
hmm?
Do you like horror games?
No. I hate horror
Maybe
games.
you won't like Darkwood then.
Maybe not. I'll have a look at it though. Maybe I can stop being a baby and play it. Like the only horror game.
Scariest games
Oh
I've
my
ever
god.
played.
The only horror game I'll even like force myself to play is Phasmophobia, and that still scares me.
That's a fun one. I don't think I could
It
play
is
that
fun.
on my own.
Oh, I would never play it on my own. I always play it with friends.
I have a bunch of South Walians I play Phasmo with every now and then. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but yeah, I think when it comes to like playing a game by myself on stream, I can talk for a while because I'm talking about the game and like there's a lot to talk about. But if I'm doing like a just chatting stream and I'm just sitting here like, what do I even talk about? I like it's good to have a chat to bounce off of when that's the case. But when you
That's
don't,
true.
it's just kind of like, well, what do I talk about? And then when I
I
have,
don't
yeah, when I have someone else, it's like, well, at least I have someone to bounce off of, you know?
see like I've never done a just chatting stream where I'm just chatting. If that
You're
makes
always doing
sense.
something else.
Like I went through a bit of a phase. I guess this phase kind of ended right before Elden Ring came out. No correlation, I'm sure. I used to do like the first hour of all my streams would be like just chatting themed, but I would do stuff
Mm.
like Sporkle quizzes and like tier lists and like
Ah.
things that felt like they were in the just chatting category, but still I had a focus.
Yeah, it's not just you chatting, you're doing other things as well. Yeah, I wanted to do more things like that because obviously, like, you know what trend has been really popular recently is the Smash or Pass trend.
Oh, it's my most popular video on YouTube.
Oh, really? Wait, was it the Pokemon? Did you do it with
It was the
Pokemon?
Pokemon one.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, that was obviously the most popular of the trends
When,
because of
when I woke
Markiplier.
up, when I woke up and I saw Markiplier's video, I was like, he's a trailblazer. This is gonna be big. I knew a lot of people were gonna do it for sure because it was just like it was. You just put it out there, no explanation,
No
no
explanation needed.
forewarning.
Refuses
It was
to elaborate. Leaves.
He's the goat. He's the greatest of all time.
He is great.
What inspiration that was. So
Yeah, everyone did it. I didn't do it on stream, but I did do it like in my own time.
Yeah, I did. I think I did that on stream, and then it was my first actual YouTube video that wasn't like my speedrun records.
Damn. Yeah, I think if I do a special pass stream, it will be for like VTubers. I'll just be like,
I see a lot of people asking for those, and I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
I mean, I would do it in a funny way. It would be like, this doesn't mean anything. Like, this is literally just as a funny haha. Smashing doesn't mean what you think. I'm not a LootTuber.
Same. And that's like something which can be like difficult to enforce when you say, because like my channel is 18 plus.
Yeah.
But that's like not because I.
But yeah, that doesn't mean you're a LootTuber. That just means you might talk about like more suggestive things or like whatever. But
yeah, no, even I mean, if my chat were here, I'm sure they'd be like, excuse me, because I definitely say some questionable things often. But like, it's more to like I think I said a bit earlier, like to have the floor for like more mature discussion.
Yeah.
That isn't necessarily lewd.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like, yeah, mature discussions don't have to be lewd. That's the thing. Like, I don't call myself an 18 plus channel, but I do swear a lot, so I just do mention that I'm like, I have a bit of a sailor's mouth, so if you're not comfortable with excessive swearing, then please leave. But I don't want to, like, make myself 18 plus because I don't want to, kind of limit myself.
It limits your audience.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do that. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into, like, my opinion on LootTubers because I've already talked about that many a time in the past. we ain't gonna deal with it now. Yeah. But yeah, I guess, I don't really have anything more to say. Would you like to say anything yourself? You're free to shout out anything if you'd like.
Follow me everywhere. Everywhere.
Is it the same?
Loads of accounts and just keep on following me.
Is it the same username for everything? I'll give you a shout out in chat. I'll give you a shout out in chat.
I'm mostly joking. Like,
I'll still give you a shout out.
I pretend to be a variety streamer. I largely do Pokemon and Souls content with a bit of speedrunning and challenge stuff here and there. I try to make my streams entertaining first and foremost.
Yeah, completely fair.
Terrible tweets.
Same. I mean, I think we're kind of similar in that way. Terrible tweets. Just trying to make everything entertaining for our chats. Both bad VTubers.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I've given you a shout out in my chat. So if you would like to check out Eira, it's Eira. Okay. Yeah, if you'd like to check out.
Don't worry about it. Honestly.
Yeah, it's okay. If you'd like to check out Eira, then go right ahead to her channel. Your Twitter is the same as well. Same username, so yeah, I don't have much more to say, but yeah, this was fun. If you do have anything else to say, feel free before we end the stream, and I will find someone to raid as well.
I've got a question I've been asking people recently.
Oh, okay.
Related to anything we've been talking
That's
about.
fine. That is completely fine.
Okay, hypothetically, you can change or add one rule any rule to any sport you choose, and that becomes the new normal. And it can be anything. Say, like in football, every time you score a goal, there's an extra ball on the field, or
Oh.
every time you score in basketball, the ball becomes half the size. Anything,
Okay.
anything. What would
Okay.
you do?
Okay. If it's anything, then I would
Anything,
I
no
would
holds barred.
I'd take football and I would give
Yeah.
every footballer a car, and then it would become Rocket League.
See, that's very interesting because that's kind of it's not too dissimilar to my own one.
Wait,
Mine
really?
also
What's
sport
yours?
related as well.
What's yours?
And there's two variations on this. One of them is I add a new position to every
Oh.
football team. And it's just one person on every team that gets a pistol with one bullet. And they're legally allowed to shoot anybody
Oh
who
my
enters
god!
them.
Holy shit! Mine was just like, hi, Rocket League, fun game. I was not
I
ready
think
for
it would
that.
change the landscape of the game considerably. And it would make it a lot more entertaining to watch.
I mean, yeah.
Personally speaking.
Basically, the footballers just have to be prepared to die.
Yeah, everybody. There's probably going to be 1 to 2 deaths every game.
Oh my god.
They get paid enough.
They do get paid enough, so I think it's fine.
This should be a chance they're willing to take for our entertainment.
That's funny. That's great.
And yeah, if you like unhinged takes like that,
That is a great take.
You know what to
Unhinged,
find
but
me.
I love it. Yeah, please check out Eira. And thank you for watching this chaos unfold. I did say in my tweet that it would probably be chaotic with two bats.
Oh, you put Eirabites on for my Twitch channel is
Oh.
Eirabites.
Oh, did I get it wrong?
Yeah,
Heck.
my Twitter handle is not the same.
Oh, I thought it was.
My Twitter handle is Eirabites. My Twitch handle is
Oh.
Eirabites.
Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Oh, yeah. My bad. Let me fix that real quick.
It took that long for it to register. Like I heard you say, "Oh, your Twitch and Twitter are the same," and
Yeah, I did ask,
funny.
but it's okay.
And then it was like 2 minutes later, I say, "Wait, no, that's not."
Oh, that explains why it didn't actually work properly. Because I have my shout-out set up that it says what game you were playing, so it didn't work on the other one. Can I even delete it? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Just if anyone wants to go to her channel, use the bottom link. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no worries. I guess we'll end the stream here. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry it took 2 weeks because of all my internet problems, but we got there in the end.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It was good to like properly talk to you. Yeah, no worries. It was fun to talk to you and actually get to know you a bit better. That's the thing. I really like doing this because I actually get to like, even if I'm mutuals with the people, I'm still getting to actually know them a lot better. Because talking to someone on a call is completely different to just, replying to their tweets.
Yeah, especially I'm a strange creature on Twitter for sure. So
yeah, understandable.
A bit more true to form.
But yeah, I'll definitely try and catch some of your streams because I haven't yet. I've been meaning to, but
Same.
it's so hard to.
We'll have to pencil something in. I'm terrible for watching streams.
Oh no, I am too. Like I usually put them on as background noise. Like I will if I'm streaming and then I'll raid someone, I will just say hi to the streamer and then just put them in background noise and look.
I mean, it's my personal belief that Twitch is, in its best form, the second monitor website. It's never the main thing you're doing, unless it's like a very special stream.
Very true, yeah. Yeah, let's
some.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely, yeah. Let's find someone to raid real quick. Who is streaming? Oh, there we go. There's someone actually streaming Pokemon Emerald right now. So that's
God's.
Oh God, loud. Oh wait, hold on. Their game says Pokemon Emerald, but their title says I'm so bad at this game, Elden Ring. Wait, what? What are they playing then? I'm waiting for the ad to finish. What's that about? Oh, Twitch ads are too long. I hate this. Why are they so long? Okay, are they? Oh no, they are playing. Okay, they must have not changed their title because they are playing Pokemon Emerald. Oh, there we go. We've got someone playing Pokemon we can raid. That's like perfect since you play a lot of Pokemon. Right, I'm gonna set up that raid real quick and then we will say our goodbyes. I gotta make sure I write their name right because. There we go. Raid is set up. Okay, thank you all for coming. Again, thank you for being on the talk show. I'm glad I got to properly talk to you and learn more about you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Of course, yeah. And thank you for coming. I don't know if anyone's actually active in chat right now, but if anyone is, we now say Bat Swarm when we get to somebody's channel to raid them. Exactly. Can I do that? Is my tracking gonna work? My tracking just doesn't want to work. Good enough. But yes, thank you guys all for coming. See you over at Untitled